Tanisha from Mommy and Me, back with another video. So, today I just wanted to talk to you about a very fun book set that we have been using in our homeschool routine for our reading skills, for our phonics skills. And this set is called AlphaTales. I love AlphaTales. My daughter loves AlphaTales. We just love AlphaTales. So AlphaTales is pretty much this book set from Scholastics. It has 26 storybooks, letters A through Z, and they each pretty much focus on one single letter, which is one of the many things I love about them. So I'm gonna flip this around so you can pretty much see the different stories. Might not be super clear, but I think Amazon, where I got it from, does have a picture of this, and I'm gonna leave the link below so that you can click it and see for yourself. But these are the 26 books, and then you have a parent guide here as well. They have 16 pages each. They're really fun-filled, colorful, short stories. Each page maybe has like a line or two, so it's something that you can get through fairly quickly. It will keep the child engaged, full of laughter, and it'll also teach them their alphabet as well as the sounds. It's really great for alphabet recognition skills. We have been using it in our homeschool for, well, actually pretty much from the beginning, and we continue to use it now. So for us, I know that everybody kind of teaches the alphabet different. Some people say you teach them the letters in their name first. Some say they're this particular sequence. We were just going in order, and at this point, now that my daughter is 3.5, we just go according to the letter we're focusing on with our phonics. So for this week, for example, we're focusing on the letter F. So I will show you a basically sneak peek of the letter F book for AlphaTales. So all the books are pretty much set up the exact same way. Here you will have the focus letter here in the white box. So our focus letter, of course, is F. You will have the uppercase F and the lowercase f. And we tend to go through these. She'll point which one is uppercase, which one is lowercase, and of course she'll make the letter sounds. We also incorporate writing skills, so we'll either build out the letter F, or we'll do writing in the sand, whatever the letter is, and we'll do that the same time when we do the book. So it's a lot of different skills you get to teach your child in one. Each title, of course, goes with the focus letter. So for this book, the title is called Fifi Ferret's Flute. So going into the book, as you can see, really cute, bright pictures. And the biggest thing here is most of the words in the sentences for the book is going to start with that focus letter. So our focus letter for this book is F. So you're seeing a lot of words with the letter F. So what that's going to do is pretty much have that child repeatedly hear the same sound over and over again, and they're going to be able to associate that sound with that focus letter. So you're going to hear, when Fifi Ferret was 5 years old, her father gave her a flute. I was trying to read it backwards. But you're hearing all the F sounds, and the teaching guide, which I will also show you, have a lot of tips of what you can do to get the full use out of these books. So for example, when we were reading through it the first time is just all for fun and games. The second time, what I would do is emphasize those F sounds. So every time we come to a letter, a word starting with the focus letter, we emphasize it. So when Fifi Ferret was 5 years, so she keeps hearing that sound over and over again, and she can basically match it to the letter F. And it pretty much goes through, for the rest of the story, it goes through like that. And at the end, all of the books have these as well. You do have like a little, I guess you can call it assessment. where the child would look for the animals, the objects, whatever's there that starts with the letter F. What I really like about this part is that they use whatever characters was already in the story. So you kind of can use it as a reading comprehension skill as well, where if they were listening or watching the pictures at least, they would remember, okay, F is for flamingo, or F is for fawn, or F is for ferret, F is for flute, because these are things that were repeatedly said within the book. And then on the final page, there's always a cheer. And here you can see the cheer right here. I never figured out what tune these cheers are supposed to be sung with. So we always made up our own tune. It didn't kind of rhyme, but she loved it anyways, and that's all that mattered. So that's pretty much how each book flows. The end always has reading tips, and then I believe one of these, yes, like right here, would pretty much tell you the answers, all the F pictures and objects that was on that assessment that I showed you before. So you have a whole bunch of reading tips of how you can maximize the use of this book, maximize the story, and really get your child engaged in learning. So now I'm going to show you the teaching guide. The teaching guide, the bulk of it is pretty much mini book versions of the 26 stories. So, and what I mean by that is like these here. So here, oh, that was crazy. I just turned to the exact picture. Okay. So like 50 Ferris Flute, like what I showed, they pretty much just have it in a mini book version. So you're able to take this out and make a copy and like cut it into a mini book so that you can then share it with your child, or if you have more than one child, or even if you're a teacher, you're able to reproduce these and give it to each of your students. So I thought that was pretty neat. We did not do that because it's just my daughter, so we did use the bigger books, but I did keep this in good condition because when I have more kids, then we can all sit down and read these books together. The beginning of the teacher's guide pretty much gives a lot of teaching tips, talking about choosing the letter sequence, using the mini books, and they do give you tips before, during, and after reading the story. And then you have confusable letter pairs, just certain things for you to focus on. Like one of the big ones is B and D. Like my daughter still gets those confused. So kind of when you're reading those stories, either maybe reading them at the same time, where you read B first and D first, so they're able to kind of see the difference and hear the difference as well, so they don't get those things confused. I got this set off of Amazon. I want to say it was about $50. I know, a little steep, but totally worth it. I recommend it 1,000%. It has been a great part of our homeschool curriculum. It's actually embedded in our homeschool curriculum. We still use it now, and it's books that you can continue to use all throughout their elementary years, because these books are simple enough for them to start reading on their own when they get to that level. So I know we're going to be using it for a long time. I was very happy with my purchase, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. Of course, I hope this was helpful for you. I hope this was informative for you. All the links are going to be left below in case you want to check it out. But if you like this video, just hit a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for you to keep track of what comes next. Anyways, thank you so much for listening. And until next time, see you guys later.